Okay, for those I haven't met before, I've got my master's in nutrition and kinesiology, and it was very, very easy for me to put my name on this line of products that Partner Co offers. And we have such a huge assortment, but one particular line is called the Nutrify line. And it is the basics of the vitamin, mineral, probiotic, vitamin C world. And we're just taking a little time each day to cover why they're important. I'm always going to begin that there are free things you can do to make yourself way healthier, a way better chance for longevity, speed up your weight loss, have more energy, less headaches, less migraines. And one of those things is to drink your water. I'm just putting up there warning signs that you're low on water, because water and magnesium, which is the one of the products we're covering today, play such a huge role in just your day to day, the way you feel. As a matter of fact, irrelevant to what cause, if you're someone who gets migraines, irrelevant to the cause, where it's hormonal, toxicity, whatever it is causing it, the trigger for it to actually to occur is almost always dehydration and or low magnesium. It can be either or, but the two in combination is something that if you just keep your magnesium levels up and keep your body hydrated, your performance level is going to increase beyond your imagination. So get rid of the sugary drinks, the artificial sweetener drinks, and just drink unsweet tea, unsweet green tea, and water, as much as you can of it. Okay, so the product we're covering today is called Magnical D. And here's one of my favorite things about it. And this is one of the greatest things that Partner Co did. There are actually four different ingredients in this one product. So most people go buy all four individually at the store, probably get a much, much cheaper version of it, way worse sourcing, maybe not even the right form of it. And they pay way more by the time they buy all four. We have inside of this one product four major ingredients, and the price point is just slightly over $40 US. It is a inexpensive way to keep four of the more important ingredients in your body. So here is the actual ingredient list. I'm going to hit the four big ones. The big ones are magnesium, calcium, K2, and D3. And we're going to cover what each one does in the body. So let's talk about magnesium just for a second. Number one, it relaxes the body. So I always tell people that the best time to take the Magnical D, and by the way, four's the dosage of the Magnical D, is in the evening time. It will relax, and a lot of times people say it improves their sleeping patterns and improves their rest. So great time to take it. But when you really dig in, and I encourage you to go do your own research on magnesium, like it plays a role in the cardiovascular system, it plays a role in blood pressure, heart rhythm, your protein synthesis. It actually even plays a role in stabilizing your blood sugar. It is really important for metabolism. And I would say 70% of women walking around are deficient in magnesium. Most women have been told, because of the dairy campaign on TV, how important calcium is in their body. But I'm going to tell you, magnesium is way more important than calcium is. And most of us just do not get enough of it. So you can see when we become deficient in magnesium, I just mentioned it earlier, one of the first trigger mechanisms is a headache or a migraine. And, you can see all the way from urinary cramps to, and by the way, like if you're sleeping at night and you get cramps in your muscles, like people come to me with that a lot. That's always low magnesium and dehydration. It's one of the two, generally both, when that's occurring in your body. So we want good magnesium in the body. The other crazy important ingredient in here is D3. If you go do your research on D3, it literally is, according to a lot of the doctors that I follow that are in the know, the single most important ingredient for longevity. We get it from the sun, and there's been this campaign by the sunscreen companies and the pharmaceutical companies that sun is bad for you. It is not true. Like laying in the sun and burning your skin, like I do sometimes stupidly, is bad for me. But you need at least 10 to 30 minutes of sun exposure on your skin daily. And for those of you that live in parts of the world where that's really hard for most of the year, You need a D3 supplementation. You really got to have one that gets in your body. It plays such a huge role. Those are also some foods there. You can see eggs, and then the raw fishes like the salmons of the world are really good in D3s. They're also really good in omega-3s too. But the number one way we get our D3 is from sunlight. So if you can take your shirt off and get in the sun for 10 minutes a day, it'll just be a great, great thing for your future. And then the next thing is, and this is especially important with the calcium, but when you start digging in and doing your research, the D3 and the calcium in this product, I don't have to tell you what calcium is for. We all know it's strong bones and many other things, but it needs a delivery system. And the K2 that's in this product is the delivery system for the D3 really being able to be synthesized for the body and used correctly. And the K2 keeps the calcium out of the cardiovascular system. We never want a calcium deposit in the cardiovascular system. So Dr. Berg is one of my favorite people. If you don't follow him, he is a great follow. He has no affiliation with our company. He's just a really smart nutrition guy. But literally, it was just pure coincidence when I woke up this morning, when I picked up my X feed. I always get my daily dose of nutrition and positive thinking every morning from social media or the Bible. And literally this morning, he was talking about vitamin D and K2. And he was talking about the importance of the K2 helping with the D absorption and the importance of having K2 in your D3 supplementation. I thought that was really neat that he did that. And it shows there also, it's really important. The second one you're looking at, really important to do your D3 with magnesium because it helps to activate the D3. And when Dr. Strand first rolled out the Magnical D, like that was the first time, because my background was more athletic performance. I had to learn a lot of this lifestyle stuff. But when Dr. Strand rolled out the Magnical D and explained how the K2, D3, magnesium, calcium all played a role, it was so important to all be together. And then I started looking around, nobody else was doing it. And then all of a sudden, following behind Dr. Strand came all of this science from all the doctors that I love, just reiterating what he had told me. So I encourage everybody, especially women. Everyone needs the Magnical D in their daily routine, 4 at night before you go to bed. If you're a bigger person, you can take a couple of extra. The doctors, especially Dr. Strand's, always talking about superdosing certain things. We don't want to superdose Magnical D because the one thing, the water-soluble vitamins will pee out. The vitamin C's, the B12s, they're all fine. But the on this one, particular one, especially the calcium, we don't want to overdo it. So I would stay right kind of in the suggested dosage range there of 4. If you're a bigger man, you can get away with 5 or 6, but most women for sure should stay right on par with the 4. We'll conclude the training there. Let me stop the recording.